gonna be an impossible mission, and it's stressing me out so much. This has definitely been one of the hardest things I've ever derusted in my life. Definitely. So welcome back to another RW Pro video. If you haven't watched last video, this video would make no sense to you at all. I've got to take all the tape off on the inside, take all the tape off and derust it. So then the guys at Indian Motorcycle dealership can come in, as soon as they get that in the tube, they'll fit it into the tyre and then it'll go bang. We're going to sort this out, get all the tape off. It's going to be a bit different today's video. I'm going to be doing a time-lapse mode. So I'm going to set up the camera somewhere facing towards the rim, and then we're going to do a time-lapse of me cleaning up the rim. I've got my wire wheel. I'm going to find my drill somewhere scattered all over the floor. I've got all sorts all over the floor at the moment. Haven't had time to have a good sort out because I've just been here, there and everywhere. Honestly, there's so much rust. Like if I point the light on there, you know what I mean, that's silver-ish, metalish part that's showing. That's literally what I've done. And I've probably been doing it for now for like 5-10 minutes. Oh, I've got dust, rust dust in my eyeballs. But yeah, this is, I think this might be the hardest thing I've ever derusted in my life. Like that bike there was easy. That exhaust, that was sort of easy. But this is on the next level. But we're going to keep going at it. We're going to keep trying it. Obviously there's just so many rough parts as well. And he said not much rough parts. But I don't know what to do. Because it's all rough here, you see. I'm running my finger through that, and I've got gloves on, and yet I can still feel the roughness. And that will most likely 100% puncture an inner tube. Obviously I know the guy's going to put tape and all that around it, which will help. But all I can do really is try my best. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. I keep switching up between the big one and the small one. I'm going to get this one on air in a minute. It's just another one. But I like to switch out sizes. I think that helps out massively. Derusting, switching out which size you need. It's like I've got 4 sizes up on this table at the moment. 3 there and 1 in the drill. And 1 there. But I'm always switching out size because I think it helps out massively. And what also will help, WD-40. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray coat this, the bit that I'm doing now. I'm going to spray it up, and I'm going to leave it for a couple of minutes. And then come back here and do a bit more with the drill. So you'll see that in time-lapse mode. I want to get a lot on there. That weren't no little amount of WD. It needs a lot. She needs to be swimming in WD. So you'll rejoin me once that's sort of settled in, and I'll come back to it. So there's been a change of plan. Obviously with YouTube laws and copyright issues, I can't play music and put it on YouTube, so means I can't time-lapse mode this, because if not it's going to pick up my audio from my speaker. So what I'm going to do is, because to be honest, today has just been absolutely draining. I just want to listen to some music and just get in my own head and just crack on. You will see more derust, like the next clip will be me showing you the progress of what I've done. So I didn't even get to do, like literally didn't even get to do 2 minutes. before my drill or battery died. So still, this is going to be an impossible mission, and it's stressing me out so much. Just like, it's just so much rust, and it's like when you do it, you go over like a line, you go over what you've already done, it just makes it more rougher. So I don't know what the plan is there. But yeah, the guys just said derust it as much as I can. So you rejoin me the following day. As I'm filming this, it's Sunday the 16th. My drill's just died on me. I'm starting on this side now. So there's honestly not much left to do on it. But obviously with, you know, doing it with a drill, that obviously needs charging every minute or so. It's turned out to be a hard mission, should we say. But yeah, there's the progress. You can see all the shine in there. I've got a little bit more on the outside here to do, and I can turn the wheel that way and then keep going down there. So you'll rejoin me once that drill's charged, and we'll get a little time-lapse mode going, I reckon. And you lot can see over time of what I've done, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, so stuff like that. So we've got a green light, the drill's fully charged now. I've just sat there and watched Luke Humphries versus Gerwin Price. Now you've got Danny Noppet and Luke Littler, which I'm not really interested in watching them. But I will watch the final tonight. I want to get cracking down on this wheel. What the hell is that? Dunno. But I want to get cracking on with this now. Get a bit more done. So I'm going to set up a ladder and put you in a time-lapse mode so you can see what I do to it. So, hope you did enjoy that time-lapse yet again, but I've got another side done now, so I'd say it's probably just one more side here, maybe another one, and then it's done. This has definitely been one of the hardest things I've ever derusted in my life. Definitely that. And I will go over it just once more. So this side here, I've just missed that. I'll go over that in a second, but this will be the end of the video now. The video's getting way too long, and I don't want it to be all derusting content because, yeah, that's a bit boring. But if you don't know why I'm doing this and derusting that wheel trim, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, the guys at India Motorcycle Club are going to fit a brand new tyre and a brand new inner tube onto that rim, so then it can go back on this bike here. If you haven't watched the previous videos, you would have talked about me buying a brand new inner tube and a brand new tyre. Nothing's wrong with the tyre, it's the inner tube. I took it to Fisher's Tyres in March, and they ended up popping the inner tube and said, you know, we can't do it. So took it to Indian Motorcycle Club. The guys there are really helpful. They said bring the rim back to, obviously where I am, bring the rim back to me, I clean it up, and then when they call my dad's phone, we're going to go over there, they'll fit the rim, they'll fit the tyre in the tube onto the rim, and then obviously all the payment and stuff will be happening, and it will come back here, and it will go straight on this bike. I just kicked that bucket, but it'll go straight back on this bike, and then we'll have it up and down the garden a few times, just to show you lot how quick it goes. So the next video will be me going to get the tyre, or it may be me in the shed with the tyre, I'm not quite sure yet, but either way, next video we'll have the tyre, the inner tube, onto the what am I trying to say, onto the wheel, and it will go straight back on there, ready for a bit of test driving. So I hope you lot did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, because we're so close to 400 subscribers. I know in one of the previous videos I said we just hit 300, but now we're so close to 400, and when this video comes out we may be even past 400. So I appreciate all of you lot, but I will see you in the next video where we'll give that the proper test drive. Cheers.